Hello everyone, this is Akansh Suman here. Now we are going to discuss the kinematic chain as a part of simple mechanism. Now what is the kinematic chain and what is the difference between the chain and the kinematic chain? You need to understand. So first I am going to tell you what is chain. If all the links are connected in such a way that first link is connected to the last link, that means if there are a number of links that are going to attach to each other, that is 1, 2, 3 and 4 link and fifth link and the sixth link and the finally seventh link. If first link is going to be attached to the last link, then we can say this is the chain only. We cannot say this is a kinematic chain. How can we say this chain as a kinematic chain? What is the criteria? What is the criteria for the kinematic chain? You need to understand. So first, I'm going to tell you that when first link is going to attach to the last link, okay, in order to get a closed chain, and if all the relative motions in this closed chain, if all the relative motions in this closed chains are constant, then we can say this is a kinematic chain. See, one link is going to be in motion with the another link, okay, they are having the relative motions with respect to each other. We know that they are having some relative motions with respect to each other. That means all the links having the relative motions, but these relative motions should be constrained. Then we can say this is a kinematic chain. Okay, so now I'm going to explain it from the starting. For example, if there are two links, if there are two links, how can we say this is the kinematic link? When these two links are having relative motions with respect to each other, then we can say this is the kinematic link. Okay, okay, and these two links making a pair. Okay, so I can write here as a pair, and when this pair is going to be considered as a kinematic pair, what should be the condition it must follow? These kinematic pairs having relative motions, and the relative motions must be constrained. Okay, so that is constrained motion. Then we can say this pair as a kinematic pair. Okay, now come to the kinematic chain again. If there are a number of links that are going to attach in such a way to each other that first link is connected to the last link in order to make a closed chain, and if this chain are having relative motions, the number of relative motions will be there. If all the relative motions are in constrained nature, then we can say this chain as a kinematic chain. So what is the condition should is must follow? That is relative motions in a closed chain are constrained. Constraint means in a definite direction it must move. Okay, how many constrained motions are there? I already told you three types of constraint motions are there. That is completely constrained, successfully constrained, and third is incompletely constrained. I already told you the examples of all the three types of constraint motions. Okay, so this basically means the constraint. Then such chain is known as kinematic chain. Finally, you will get the kinematic chain. What after the kinematic chain? When you get the kinematic chain, there are a number of links. You can see here there are a number of links. If I fix one link, any of the link, if I fix, suppose I fixed the link number third. If I fix three links, if I fix the third link, that means, so I can write here one link must be fixed. If you fix one link, what you will get? If you fix one link of the kinematic chain, then you will get the mechanism. What you will get? Mechanisms. That is the mechanisms. So in the questions, in the examinations, they generally ask, in order to get the mechanisms from the kinematic chain, how many links are going to be fixed? So you must have to know that one link must be fixed in order to get the mechanisms from the kinematic chain. One link must be fixed. Okay, remember it. Now if you get the mechanisms, and if you give some input to these mechanisms, and finally you will get the output, and if you get the output and this output is useful, then we can say this is the machine. So this is the machine. Now you are able to understand basically conceptual point of view. From the conceptual point of view, you have to understand how can we get the machine from the kinematic chain. Okay, I'm going to explain you again. when first link is going to attach to the last link, then we can say this is the this is a chain. Okay, because there are a number of links that are going to connected to each other, they are having relative motions. Okay, so if the relative motions of all the links are in constant nature, then we can say this chain as a kinematic chain. And when we get the kinematic chain, if any of the link, if any of the link is fixed, then we can say we will get mechanisms. Okay, if any of the link is fixed, then you will get mechanisms. If in the mechanisms you give some input and finally you will get some output, then we can say this is the machine. Okay,